Welcome back to Camp 2 Fires, everybody. Your weather for today, cloudy skies early, partly cloudy this afternoon, high at 24. For tonight, cloudy with periods of snow. You would expect some snow if there are clouds in the air, I would think.
Snowing out there right now.
Yes, good. Yes, I was just out there. A low 19 degrees. We may pick up another inch tomorrow, blustery snow showers. Morning high at 28, temps falling off from there, and a high of about 15 degrees. We got windy and snow showers every day next week, pretty much. Right now it's 20 degrees in the Metropolitan Detroit area. Welcome back to Camp 2 Fires, hour number 2. Questions, comments, 248-851-1270. That is the right number, right?
Yes, it's working.
And it's working.
It's working.
Okay. We had a call last night. Said, well, we may be changing the phone number. No. I'll never get in that studio. But we got it. It's 248-851-1270. And you can find out what's going on in our world and stuff. And we'll put a lot of this stuff on camp2fires.com, which is where you need to go to find everything out. All right. It is December the 20th. You got a few days left for Christmas. What a hunter needs is a new scope. I don't care if he's bought one or not. He needs one of these.
Sounds sweet, too.
Yeah, they are. And we have got Tom Munson from Trijicon on the phone right now. Good morning, Tom. How you doing, bud?
What a beautiful lead-in, Bob. I love it.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, a couple, 3-4 years ago, I was over and saw where you guys make the scopes. Mm-hmm. And I had the chance to fondle some of that hardware, and which is my favorite thing in the world to do, other than actually going out and hunting. And your rifle scopes are a thing of beauty. They're awesome. I mean, can you explain? Well, now what we should say is what you guys build mostly are scopes for the military, correct?
The military is our biggest customer right now, but that wasn't always the case with Trijicon.
Oh, okay.
So the company's been in existence for about 27 years now, and up until about 10 years ago, law enforcement was actually our biggest consumer base.
Okay.
Because the first product that Trijicon launched was the pistol night sights. And that really launched Trijicon, and even today we've probably got about 60-70% of the law enforcement officers around the country having Trijicon night sights on their pistols.
Explain how those work.
So it's a standard 3-dot pistol sight like you would see on any pistol. The only difference with ours is that there's tritium capsules in each of the 3 dots. So during the daytime, you'll pick up the white rings that we've hand-painted around the tritium capsules, and then in any sort of dark light situation, you'll see the tritium capsules glow. Tritium is an isotope of hydrogen.
Okay.
3 parts hydrogen mixed with phosphor, and it gives off its own light source. It lasts for anywhere from 12 to 15. We've had some over 20 years.
Nice.
Before they start dimming down. So. And
these are, I mean, I haven't used one in the field. I've had the chance to sight through them, and they are definitely different from anything else out there.
Well, we think so. There are other companies that sell tritium night sights, but what separates us is that ours are stronger and clearer than anybody else's. We cover the tritium capsule in an aluminum cylinder, which really protects it and keeps it from breaking. The others don't do that, so any sort of shock to the pistol or the sight itself will probably break the competitor's tritium capsule. And then we also cover ours with a sapphire so that it actually is brighter and again protects that tritium from breaking.
And holy sapphire! You could wear it as a fashion piece as well. I mean, and why not? I mean, you can look handsome like that. I'm assuming people won't mess with you when they see you coming down the street. Well, now let's talk a bit about your scopes, specifically the scopes that you build for the military.
Sure.
What makes what military weapons are we putting these on?
Okay. So as I said, we started out with the law enforcement being our biggest customer base, and then in 1987, our founder, Glenn Bindon, invented a rifle scope called the ACOG, the Advanced Combat Optical Gun Sight. And what he did there was he took a magnified optic and designed it in such a way that they could use it as a magnified optic, whether it's 3 power or 4 power or up to 6 power. 4 power seems to be the most popular for the military.
Okay.
So they can use it as a 4 power optic, but they can also use it as a non-magnified optic just by the design of the scope, using it with both eyes open. They can engage targets at 10 feet and 800 meters, and they'd never been able to do that before.
Nice.
So that's what really took off with why the ACOG has appealed so much to the military user. As I said, he invented it in '87, but he didn't. It took him a long time to get this concept adopted into the military. He worked for 7 or 8 years. Our first big contract to the military was not until '95, so it took 8 years to get our first contract with the special operations guys, and that was in '95.
Okay.
And
once you got the special ops guys, everybody else is pretty much going to follow along.
Well, that seemed to be the way it went here too. In 2005, we got a contract with U.S. Marine Corps to put an ACOG on every gun in the Corps.
There you go.
And now it's just taken off. The Army's followed suit, and we've pretty much supplied all the Marines with their ACOGs, and we're starting to ramp up with the Army now. We've got we've got a contract in place that will fit about a quarter of the Army, and we're hoping that they do the same thing the Marines do.
Okay, so now what you've done with all your years in the business, taking care of the special ops guys and the Marine Corps and the police officers, you have now developed some optics for the hunter.
Correct.
And folks, right now, we are talking to Tom Munson from Trijicon, and Trijicon is made right here in the metropolitan Detroit area.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We're headquartered in Wixom, Michigan.
So, folks, it's a Michigan product. So now, Tom, let's go to how you make the transition over to rifle scopes for hunters. Did you guys? I mean, I'm sure there had to be some guys in the company who were saying, "Hey, you know what? If this stuff will work for the SEAL teams and the Marines and stuff, this ought to be pretty darn good scope for deer hunting."
Oh, sure. Yeah, a lot of the technology that helps the military guys engage targets can be transitioned over to a hunting environment. You know, anytime you've got game moving, you would love to be able to take a shot on that game while it's moving, not have to wait until it stops. And with the Trijicon scopes, the way they're designed, that's exactly what you can do. The other great advantage of it is that all of our scopes are self-luminous, so all of our scopes have lighted reticles without the use of batteries. So it's tritium, and we also combine fiber optics. We used both tritium and fiber optics to illuminate the aiming point so that day or night you have an illuminated reticle. And Bob, you know as well as I do that when you're out hunting, generally speaking, the most active time for the animals is in that early morning, late evening, when light is a premium.
Correct.
And these scopes just absolutely shine, pun intended, during those times, because when the animal's dark, when you just barely have enough light, you'll have this really nice, bright aiming point that will be seen anytime.
And it's the scope that I had taken a look at. It was like a diamond shape. It was like a triangular shaped focal point.
Trijicon AccuPoint. We've had a post reticle in that since its inception. We've actually been selling hunting rifle scopes for, probably 10, 12 years, but we were the best kept secret. You know, I guess we were too busy trying to help out our military and law enforcement guys. We just didn't spend enough time and effort getting the word out about the AccuPoint. It's only been within the last 4 years or so that we've really spent the time and money to let people know that Trijicon makes a hunting rifle scope. So, yeah, the AccuPoint with the post reticle, that bright triangle on top of basically a see-through post, has been our staple for the hunting market. And just at the beginning of this year, we launched crosshair reticles. So, it's a standard crosshair duplex with a self-luminous dot in the center. We also have a mil dot reticle with a illuminated dot, and a German 4 for a dangerous game, 1.25 to 4 scope with a lighted dot in the center.
Those dots are really, really nice to hunt with on when it is getting dark, because all you need to do is put that dot right where you want it. But the important thing, I guess, and Mike Wills was talking about that, is trying to tell guys you need to shoot with both eyes open.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's one of the best things about the scope, is it's designed to be used with both eyes open. That's what's going to allow you to have total situational awareness. You may be focused on one deer, and because you've got this eye closed, you don't see this other big buck off to the side.
Right.
So you keep both eyes open, see all that you can see, and the ability to transition from one target to another with both eyes open using our scope is incredible.
Well, how can regular folks out there get a hold of a Trijicon scope?
Oh, we're at pretty much most of the major retailers. We've got over 30 dealers in Michigan alone. So, I can name off a few of the dealers. You've got Double Action in Madison Heights.
Yep.
You've got Frank's in Linwood. You've got Michigan in St. Clair. You've got Target Sports in Royal Oak.
Okay.
You've got the Firing Line in Westland. If you go up north, you've got Jay's, both the Gaylord and the Clare, Michigan store.
Okay.
You've got Gander Mountain in Novi. All these, and 20 others who are carrying the Trijicon product. If you want to go online and shop, you can go to Cabela's.
Okay.
They're carrying the AccuPoints now. And riflescopes.com is a big seller of ours online.
Well, listen, Tom, we really appreciate you coming on the air with us, bud. Trijicon is the sponsor of this radio show, so we definitely encourage folks. I've taken a look at them. They're awesome scopes, Tom. They really are.
Thank you, Bob.
State of the art. I mean, if and you hear, anytime you're in hunting camp, I got to this, I got to that. If you're sitting in camp with the boys, show them your Trijicon. All conversation stops from that point on.
And just to let everybody know, if you go to our website, camp2fires.com, you'll find Trijicon there. Click on it, and then go right to their website.
Tom, tell the boys over there at the factory we appreciate all their hard work. Thanks for coming on with us.
Thank you, Bob.
All right, bud. All right, folks, when we come back, more from Camp 2 Fires, and it's all live right in front of your naked, steaming ears. We'll be right back.